Wednesday again, and it's midweek market review. So tingnan natin kung ano na yung nangyari dun sa mga tiningnan natin nung Monday. Check din natin kung pwede pa tayong pumasok. I have 3 positions earlier that I closed. If I can show this to you now, tingnan natin, no? I have that screenshot from earlier. So this one's from earlier. So that 3 right there coming from GBPUSD, AUDUSD, well, 2 from AUDUSD. So, tingnan natin kung pwede pa tayong pumasok ulit. As EURUSD is trying to break this level right here. Pansinin nyo yan, nagpo-pull back na siya ulit or nagre-reverse na siya ulit. So, yeah, I wanted to start on EURUSD to see if we can get in. Kaso nga lang, pagbukas ko ng chart, ito na, pababa na siya. I was anticipating for it to break. Pero yeah, understanding support and resistance, you would expect for the price to bounce off this level more than it would break out most of the time. So yan na yung nangyayari ngayon. If you would see that here, okay, so from the 15-minute chart, you are now at least 10 pips down there. Pababa na siya ulit. So ako gusto ko sana makita yung breakout eh. So we're back on this zone right here. Okay. Balik lang ako sa daily, no, para matandaan nyo kung ano nangyari dito. So from Monday, ito yung analysis natin. It is still a downtrend, but we're seeing this pullback right here. Saan ba yung pang drawing ko? Kalimutan ko siya ilabas Right, and of course, reminding everyone, yeah, buti naalala ko yan, dyan yung banner natin. Reminding everyone, no, before I proceed further, that every or all the information that you will get from this session are purely for educational purposes only. This is not a financial advice, or this is not something that's forcing you to take a trade or not, okay? Or what, I mean. So please apply trader's discretion, okay? So if I'll be taking a trade and if you will follow it, please make sure that you understand why you're doing it, okay? And well, yeah, that's the point. You understand why you're taking the trade in the first place, okay? So from here, it is still a downtrend, sabi ko nga, but we are expecting for this price to go up there at least before, yeah, bumaba siya eventually, okay? Or baka naman pumunta siya dyan next week, hindi natin alam, okay? So this is why I have this line right here. I'm anticipating for the price to go up, pero sabi ko nga sa inyo no Monday, bullish pa rin naman yung bias ko personally on all this pairs right here, AUDUSD, EURUSD, GBPUSD. So, yun yung ina-expect ko kanina. Kaya nga sabi ko, from AUDUSD, I was buying. Look at that breakout right there. GBPUSD, I just recently closed that position. EURUSD, unfortunately, I did not find a reasonable entry price there from yesterday, yeah, until today. And now I'm anticipating for this to break out, pero hindi pa rin nangyari. So, for everyone's benefit, if you are looking at EURUSD for a long position, you might want to wait for that price to break out, or for this price to break out somewhere in this orange circle right here. Pinalitan ko yung kulay, orange, para mas makita nyo, right? So somewhere here will be a level where I want to buy again. So at least that's a decent room for buying right there. Pag hindi naman, wala namang problema, 'di ba? Understanding the downtrend right here, 'di ba? Again, gusto nga natin magtuloy-tuloy yung downtrend, pero of course, you must understand that one bar will not go on a certain direction lang, like ganito agad baba dun sa gusto nyong level, right? There's a certain pattern that the market follows. Hindi nga lang siya symmetrical all the time, pero there are waves there are cycles there, 'di ba? That can help us understand where the price can likely go next, 'di ba? So kaya nga ito muna yung ina-anticipate natin for the people who loves Fibonacci. I think I mentioned this Monday. Yeah. We're sitting there at 38.2. That's the early level. So somewhere between 50 and 38 fib would be the reversal that we want to see if the downtrend continuation could possibly happen or possibly happens, di ba? So, kaya nga long pa rin yung bias ko dito. It's just that I really wanted to get in earlier. Hindi nga lang talaga siya nag-break out. Pero, the good news here is this, okay? On the 1 hourly chart, we still have about 30 minutes to go, or less actually, right? To go for this one. What I'm actually waiting for to happen here this time is for this bar to just go a little lower than the previous. Then I will set a pending order for a bullish engulfing. Doon ko siya gusto ngayon tingnan if the price can break out or not. So kung hindi naman, then definitely the price is likely to go down, 'di ba? So maghahanap na lang tayo ulit ng buy level somewhere here kung long pa din talaga or yung bullish pa rin yung anticipation natin. Pero pag hindi nangyari na 'yon, right? Pag hindi na nangyari, nagstay siya dito, then somewhere here at this level right here, yeah, again, an orange circle right there sa baba, yeah. Okay, or at least dito sa shade, sinishade ko na to. Pasensya na kayo, hindi perfect yung pagkaka-shade. Or palitan ko na lang. Meron tayong box dyan. Yan. So somewhere here will be my sell area. So pag bumaba siya dyan sa horizontal line na yan, dyan ako magsa-sell. So if you're writing things down, my floor level, the recent floor level that I am considering now is at 1.0976. Okay? So again, ulitin ko lang po ha. My bias is still long on EURUSD. Kaya nga, inaantay ko lang itong bumaba ng kaunti para meron tayong potential bullish engulfing, and from there, we can anticipate for this price to go up. Kung hindi naman, at magi-stay lang din naman siya within this ceiling and floor, buy ulit ako somewhere at this level right here. Pwede pa rin naman yan. Okay? Pero nga, sabi ko, pag yan bumaba na dito na sa box na to or sa baba ng 1.0976, mag-iiba na yung bias natin. Hanap na tayo ng sell. Okay? So, doon naman po mag-iiba yung bias ko. Okay? So, that's my take on EURUSD for now. Okay? Sayang lang, early ako nag-close doon sa AUDUSD. Balikan natin si AUDUSD. Pansin niyo meron akong trend line dyan na ginawa kong horizontal line. Doon po ako nag-exit. So, unfortunately, look at that. So, I was just looking for the short-term ceiling right here. Pakita ko sa inyo yung reason why I closed the trade early. Look at that. So somewhere at this level, may hesitation na siya. So I closed the trade there. Then eventually nag-breakout siya. So, well, at least, di ba, sabi natin, count your blessing. Kung nag-breakout man siya, hindi na ako nakapasok dito. Hindi kasi siya naging bullish engulfing eh. Zoom in lang natin konti ah. Kung ito naging bullish engulfing din siya, so nakapasok pa ako dapat. Pero sabi nga natin, we have our rules for our trading. May certain things tayong inaantay sa market. Di ba? So, kung hindi na fulfill ni market yung pattern na gusto natin, then we don't have enough reason to get in, right? So doon lagi nagbabase yung trade ko, laging nakasunod sa trading plan. So if you have a trading plan, I strongly suggest for you to follow your trading plan all the time, right? Not someone else's trading plan. Kasi minsan tayo gumagawa ng trading plan, pero pag nakarinig ng ibang opinion sa ibang trader na binabasura na yung trading plan, then follow na lang doon sa ano, right? So as an independent trader, you want to have a trading plan, okay, and understand what you really want to do. So it goes for the people who use EAs as well. Wala namang problema doon. Hindi ibig sabihin na may EA ka, wala nang trading plan. Meron pa ring trading plan, okay? Please understand, well, again, this is my personal point of view, okay? There's no one strategy that fits all types of market conditions. So what am I trying to say? If a certain strategy is no longer working for a specific market condition, like you're using a strategy best for sideways moving market, tapos ginagamit mo siya while the market is trending, so you will not really get the result that you want given that approach, diba? So what I'm trying to say is there's no one strategy that will fit all market conditions. So first thing that you need to understand as a trader is what is the current market condition so you can fit the right strategy or use the right strategy. Okay? So, in this case, nasa 1 hourly chart tayo. Ang strategy natin is to look for a bearish or bullish engulfing on a certain level. So, nag-breakout ito. Kaso nga lang, hindi siya bullish engulfing. Pero, yeah, sayang pa rin. Umakyat pa siya ng, dito ako banda nag-exit eh. Umakyat pa siya ng about 20 pips more. But anyway, yeah, profit is profit. The only thing that I need to look for now is a re-entry. So, Ken, asaan ang re-entry mo? Okay. So, if you were with me since the beginning of these sessions, or live sessions, alam nyo naman na I always look for a pullback, right? A retest, okay? That means the same thing. So from the breakout, I want to see a pullback right here. If that holds, makakahanap tayo ng bullish or bearish engulfing. So pag bumaba yan dito, lagyan ko lang ng arrow at nagkaroon tayo ng bullish engulfing dyan, dito tayo papasok, or for me personally, dyan ako papasok. Ito yung magiging entry price ko. Yeah? So first, what I need to see is the pullback. Okay? For the ones who are curious kung ano to, I set it on the description of this video. All right? Oh no, sorry. It was EURUSD pa lang nilagay ko. So for the people who might want to ask kung ano tong level na to that I'm looking at. AUDUSD, again, take note, this is AUDUSD. Okay, sorry, I apologize. Ang tinype ko pala sa description was for EURUSD. Okay, so for AUDUSD, this is the short-term support, or again, a recent ceiling that the price have broken through, and yung pullback inaantay ko dito. So if you want to draw a horizontal line, that's where I have it at 72.29 or 0.7229. So diyan ko siya inaabangan mag-pullback. Okay? So will it happen tonight? Possibly, yes. And at the same time, if you go to the 15-minute chart, okay, right, look at this for the people who are trading the 15-minute chart, and if you have the same settings of my EMA right here, ang gusto natin is malapit siya sa EMA. So, same thing. Papapansin nyo, malayo na siya sa EMA. We want the price to go back, all right, close to the EMA. So, hopefully, when the orange line is above that resistance and the blue line is still below the orange line, then that's a good confirmation that the price is likely to continue in our favor. So if you are trading the 15-minute chart, still my approach here will be wait for the price to pull back kasi you are chasing this move already. Yeah, chasing na to eh. Okay? Hindi na siya ideal entry price. At kung mapapansin nyo, kung dito kayo magbabay ngayon, medyo may uma-action na siya ng pababa, di ba? So, antayin nyo na lang yung level na to. Dito tayo maghanap ng entry price later on. Can it happen tonight again? Yes, possibly it can. All right? Kung hindi naman, then that's not a problem. We go back to our daily chart, understanding what the general market condition is. Look at that. AUDUSD is still an uptrend, okay? Nga lang, meron siyang mga resistant levels or resistance, yeah, na kailangan i-break. Ito, number 1. And number 2 naman dito. So, ibig sabihin, mahaba-haba pa rin naman yung itatakbo niyang buy. It's just that, short term lang yung mga position natin muna. Okay? So, kung makapasok tayo ulit dito mamaya, pag pullback niya, hanggang dito lang muna tayo. So, this will be your exit 1. This will be your exit 2. Okay? Kung maka-breakout talaga siya dyan, then we are likely to see this price go in that direction. Okay? For the benefit of everyone, I want to zoom out here further for you to know, just in case the price breaks through those two levels that we are anticipating for AUDUSD to do, right? Ang next target naman will be somewhere here, right? So, kung mapapansin nyo, yung horizontal lines niya or natin dito, ang pinakagamit niya talaga, aside from knowing or understanding where the price can possibly reverse, gamit din natin siya or nagagamit din natin siya to know where the price can possibly go next. Hanggang saan naman yung pwedeng maging potential take profit natin. Okay? So, ulitin ko lang po ha. If you are on the 15-minute chart, still a pullback is suggested. Okay? If you want to go in for a long position, hindi naman necessary na kailangan nagta-touch talaga sa orange na EMA. At least very, very close dun sa EMA na yan para, kumbaga, magamit natin siya as a level where the price can bounce. So, ideally, or the best case scenario is when you see this price touching this floor level right here and your orange line touching that too. So, buy tayo dyan. Okay? Next will be the 1-hourly chart. Kung ayaw nyo dun sa 15 minutes, pwede naman sa 1-hourly chart natin bantayan. Pero still, we want to see the retest. We want to see if that floor level can really hold, then the price is likely to move. Yep, upwards. Kung hindi naman mangyari yan, okay, yan yung plano natin, di ba? For long position. Kung hindi naman mangyari yan, walang problema. Kasi we still have a decent room for selling here, at least short term. Di ba? May decent room tayo to sell there. If you would allow me to measure it, that's still about 50 pips. So, if you're just looking for at least 20 to 30 pips, that's a decent room for selling already for short term. Okay? So, again, ang importante is nakikita natin kung saan siya pwedeng pumunta at mas magiging confident tayo sa decision natin whether to buy or sell. Kasi kung nanguhula lang, 'di ba? Or nagpapadala lang tayo dun sa move ng bar or colors ng bar. And I think I explained this Monday bakit siya naka black and white. Ayoko ma-influence dun sa color lang ng bar, 'di ba? So, kung kayo mabilis kayo ma-influensyahan ng color ng bar, I would suggest to change the color as well, right? Para mas neutral yung tingin nyo sa market. So, that's my take on AUDUSD. I want to jump in on GBPUSD now. Okay. Kung nakita nyo yung kaninang pinakita ko, right? It was a short-term trade. We took the money early here kasi ito, meron tayong short-term ceiling dyan which is currently being tested. Okay, tanggalin ko lang ulit. Gusto ko lang makita nyo kung saan yan. Okay, it's currently being tested now. But still, there's a good chance for this price to go upwards kasi may nakikita tayong momentum on the 4-hourly chart. So kung mapapansin nyo, you're seeing this pattern right here happening. This is now higher than the previous. So kung magpo-pull back man to later on, baka pwede pa siyang umakyat ulit, right? So Boomer is again barking. I apologize, right? So medyo mas malapit si Boomer sa akin ngayon. Okay, but anyway, kung magdo-drawing po ako ulit ha, ulitin ko lang to ng horizontal line. Ito po yung reason ko for closing the trade early. So, just like what I am anticipating for from EURUSD, I would wait for this price to go up there. Pero nga, the situation is a little bit different, right? Kasi ang pullback niya is pababa dito sa area na to ang pwede niyang pullback. So magiging ang short-term trade ko mas magiging maliit yung room. So if you guys are familiar with chart patterns, you are seeing an ascending triangle here where it says that it can possibly break out in that direction as well. So mataas pa rin yung confidence natin that the GBPUSD or the cable can move in that direction. Kung hindi naman, walang problema. Sabi ko nga, okay lang tayo magpalit ng bias because given the given market condition, look at the bigger picture, generally at least for the last, let's say, look at that, 2 months or third month ngayon, including March, generally the price is going down. So there's still a possibility for it to continue to go down. It's just that itong pullback ang tinitingnan natin. Okay? Short term naman kasi yung habol natin, short term trade lang. Okay? But if you look at this long term, generally GBPUSD is still a downtrend. Look at that. Pero pwedeng maging long term tong move papunta doon if mangyari ngang ganito yung cycles or yung waves na gagawin niya. Right? So again, bago pa man dumating yan hanggang doon talaga sa taas, nandito tayo nakafocus sa short-term horizontal lines or support and resistance. Kaya nga, I would like to focus on the 4-hourly chart here or maybe the 1-hourly chart if it will give me enough reason for a buy again. Kasi dito tayo nag-exit kanina, sabi ko nga. Right? Exit tayo dyan. Naghahanap tayo ng additional position. Pero, for someone who is possibly looking for a sell position in this scenario, okay, reasonable pa rin naman, okay, reasonable pa rin naman yung sell if you are anticipating for this to just move sideways, right? So just don't disregard the floor level here. Baka nag-sell ka tapos ang TP mo nandito sa baba, okay? So in that case, wala pa tayong pwedeng makuha ang position ngayon. Oh, sorry, I forgot the 15-minute chart. Oh yeah, ganun pa rin. Yeah. Malayo pa rin siya sa EMA. So, same concept, right? Same concept tayo dun sa 15-minute chart, right? So, yeah, that's my take on GBPUSD. Let's move on to NZDUSD, which is also moving the same direction as AUDUSD. Almost identical nga yung pattern niya. It's just that for me personally, hindi ako nakapasok dito eh. Paano ko ba to? Hindi ko ito nahuli. Ito down first pero hindi na. Well, it did go down. Right? Pero hindi na ako nag-entry dito. Tapos pagdating niya dito, wala na ako mahanap na bullish engulfing or a pin bar. So, this one is the trade that I missed kaya hindi ko na siya napasok. So, ngayon nandito na siya sa taas. Ako kasi personally, if I don't see the pattern that I want, then I don't want to be in the trade, right? So, ganun lang straightforward yung approach ko. Right? Kung mapapansin nyo from the beginning of or from the birth of this YouTube channel, right? Probably once or twice nyo lang ako nakita nagdagdag ng indicator, right? So I'm purely trading on price action, and if I don't want the pattern, then yeah, simply go to the next one, right? So in this case, pwede natin i-test ito. Tingnan natin. Pwede natin i-test ito, ano? Parang curious ako na baka pwede siyang bumaba. I really want to see this pullback right here. Okay, I want to share to you what I'm seeing. Right? If this is the short-term waves, pansinin nyo yan, then umakyat na siya dito. Then, the next thing that I would anticipate to happen for is this. Okay? At least short-term lang naman. Okay? Kung yan na nga yung extension niya, pwede naman tayong mag-fib dito. Though, hindi pa siya umaabot sa 27.2. Okay? So, tingnan nga natin from here. Yeah, possible eh. Possible siyang mag-drop dito. Tingnan natin. Parang interesado ako sa short-term sell ah. Well, anyway, 10 minutes na lang din naman pala eh. 10 minutes for a pending order. Though this is not a bearish engulfing, I just want to see if the price can break out. Pero based on the pattern that we're looking at right now, Yeah, parang nagiging low test bar siya and we'll see. We'll see. Again, pag hindi ko nakikita yung pattern na gusto ko, kanina medyo interested ako pero parang nawawala yung confidence. So for me, the easiest way to go is move to the next currency pair. Yun lang talaga. Right? So, for everyone's benefit na lang ganito. Um, I can possibly go for long here if nag-breakout siya. Okay, so that is a 6802 level, right? Kung nag-breakout siya. So, ibig sabihin on the 1 hourly chart, if this becomes a confirmed low test bar, possibly, yes, we can take the first attempt to buy. Yeah. Pero pag hindi naman, or sabihin na lang natin the worst case scenario is ganito, okay? Um, worst case scenario is nag-buy ka dito for a low test bar, the trade got triggered and you got stopped out. Okay, so that's definitely acceptable because you're waiting, or tawag dito, you're taking chances on the first attempt to break out. Just make sure you have a stop loss. So my stop loss will be somewhere here, the previous bar, right? Or at least the low of this one right here. So ibig sabihin pag bumaba to, then yan, wala na talagang chance umakyat, right? Then I would possibly go for a short term sell, which is napaka short term na 20 pips lang ata, right? So dito pa ganun, right? So yeah, dun short term lang talaga siya, mga 30 pips. Pero hindi na to matitrigger in 8 minutes. I think I think. So, we'll see. Um I would wait for this bar to end na lang, right? I think that's the most conservative way I can do it now. I will wait for this bar to end. Yep, in just 8 minutes. Balikan natin. In fact, meron pa naman tayong time dyan mamaya, right? Balikan natin to, NZD-USD. Okay? I want to see if I can set a pending order on NZD-USD before this session ends. On the 30-minute chart, possible tayo dun sa bullish engulfing pero hindi na siya possible to break in 7 minutes, right? So, tingnan natin. I want to wait for the 1 hourly chart instead. Okay? So balikan natin yan later on before we end the session. I just want to go to USD CHF, which is a little bit identical to what a USD JPY is doing. Unfortunately, that pullback that we are anticipating for to happen is still not happening. Okay? So from Monday, itong breakout na to, itong pullback hindi pa rin nangyayari. So my buying position will be somewhere here, right? Testing that ceiling right there. If you zoom out further, let me remove the horizontal lines, or the vertical lines, yung separator. So kung mapapansin nyo, ito yung ceiling natin dito on USD CHF. That's 93.56 level, right? A little pullback lang before we buy again, okay? Kasi syempre chasing na tayo doon, di natin nahuli yan nung una. Di na natin siya para habulin pa ngayon, okay? So let me just go to my line chart again just to be a little conservative. Okay, so pullback talaga muna. Ito, kahapon ko pa siya inaantay mag-pullback. Hindi rin nangyari. Right? So, for the sake of comparison, I would jump into USD JPY right away. Look at that. Ito yung breakout naman on that 116 level. Right? Pansinin nyo from Monday, hindi pa talaga siya nagpo-pullback. Sabi ko nga, pullback yung gusto kong makita. Pero hindi nangyari. So, anyway, malapit na rin naman siya sa ceiling. Ang sa akin ngayon is, tamaan mo na lang yung 118.61 level, saka tayo mag-sell. Right? Yun na lang ina-anticipate kung mangyari. Kasi yung pullback hindi na nangyari eh. So, sige, todo mo na yan dyan hanggang sa ceiling. Saka ako maghahanap ng sell. Right? So, yun na yung next plan ko. Medyo hindi lang siya parehas talaga kay USD CHF. Kasi kung mapapansin nyo, si USD CHF may distansya pa ng konti eh. Right? Pansinin nyo to. Right? May distansya pa ng konti doon. If you may, pwede natin siyang i-back to back. Or side by side. Sorry, back to back. Pwede natin siyang i-side by side. Kung ba nakuha si back to back? USD CHF is here. Alright. Side by side natin lang ha for the sake of this discussion lang para makita nyo. Okay. Again, you don't necessarily need to do this type of analysis all the time. It's just that I want to compare and I want you to see this analysis right here so we can have a comprehensive comparison. Okay. Kumbaga. Ayan. So kung mapapansin nyo, right, almost identical yung breakout. Okay, hindi pa nga lang to nagpo-pullback. Ito medyo may distansya pa siya dito. Right? May distansya pa siya dito. Ito medyo malapit-lapit na talaga. So, ano ibig sabihin nun? I'll rather wait for a sell signal somewhere here. Okay? Kung mangyari man yan, then mangyayari yung pullback na ina-anticipate natin. Pero, again, sabi natin, hindi naman natin dinidiscount yung possibility na pwede talaga siyang magtuloy-tuloy ng breakout. So, pag nangyari yon, saka tayo mag-aabang ulit ng buy order somewhere here. Again, Same concept. I want to see a pullback if it breaks the 118.61 level. All right. Pero for now, I would say I would like to look for a sell on USD JPY more than a buy kasi nahuli na tayo dun sa buy. Ang laki-laki na nung move na yun, no? Right? In fact, if we go from ceiling to floor, or floor to ceiling, it's about 200 pips there already. So, kung hahabulin pa natin, napaka liit na lang nung room. Ito na lang yung room for buying natin. So, if I can expand this and zoom out, saan ang gagaling yung horizontal line na yan ulit? Ito po, dito po siya. From historical data, this is 2016. Trivia, this is when, right, Trump was running for president, right? So, well, yeah, so that's 2016, and eventually look at that. All right, price have gone down, and dollar yen has become a big sideways market until recently, moving in that direction. So, kumbaga, we're back to where USD JPY was on 2016, right? Crossing 2017, of course, right? So, kung titingnan natin, malit na lang yung room for buying, okay? If I can measure that, about 20 pips na lang. So, kung yan na lang din naman yung inaantay natin, mag-antay na lang ako ng sell, 'di ba? Later on. So, mapapansin nyo, may konting consolidation na dito, hindi na siya tumutuloy. Pero minsan, again, yung consolidation di lang naman ibig sabihin nun magre-reverse. Minsan naghahanap lang yan ng buwelo para mag-breakout. So, for me, if there's a reasonable setup here for a sell, I will take that. Pag nag-breakout naman, antay tayo ng retest. Okay? So, again, magkaiba lang sila ng konti ni USD CHF ha. Si USD CHF medyo may distance pa for a sell. So, it would be too early to sell now. Right? In that setup, that's my case. Okay? Jumping onto USD CAD now. Okay, jumping onto USD CAD now. Look at that. Bumabalik pa rin talaga siya dun sa floor, sa box na yun, no? Galing. Bumabalik siya dun sa box na yun at tinetest niya tong resistance dito. So, from Friday, pansinin nyo yung bagsak. Tapos, Monday, kinorek niya yan. Ngayon, bumabagsak na naman ulit. If you look at this now, there's strength in the Canadian dollars here, and kung mapapansin nyo kasi si dollar across the board, or well, sorry, not across the board, but USD CHF and USD JPY is quite strong. Unlike AUD USD, EURUSD, GBPUSD, medyo mahina siya, including USD CAD, right? Kasi pababa yung price. Okay, so in this case, again, ako, USD CAD is one of my favorite currencies. It's just that I cannot find a reasonable entry since Monday here. So kung mapapansin nyo, okay, kumbaga dinidire-diretso niya lang siya, wala siyang pullback na pwede kong pasukan. So unfortunately, we weren't able to catch that. That's a decent 90 pips move, right? So ako kasi pag hindi ko nakikita yung pattern, ulitin ko lang ha, pag hindi ko nakikita yung pattern, yung setup na gusto ko, I move to the next currency pair right away. I want a stress-free trading career. Right? So, medyo conservative. Yeah. Pero of course, tao lang tayo, minsan nagiging aggressive din, 'di ba? So, control din. Hindi ibig sabihin na aggressive tayo, nako-compromise din yung size nung yung risk management, 'di ba? Kasi alam natin yung size ng account natin, right? Alam natin yung capacity or number of trades that we can take, right, on a certain time. So, you might want to look back and tell yourself, okay, ano ba yung exposure na pwede kong i-manage for myself? Ano yung tolerance ng account ko? Okay? So, that's one way to manage your account. If you cannot find a reasonable entry price, might as well move to the next currency pair. You might not catch all those trades. That's totally fine, right? This is not a game of you catching all the market's movement, right? Pick one or two, right? Focus there and be consistent with your trading plan para mas ma-improve mo yung approach mo. Okay? So, that's 9 o'clock now. I want to go back to NZD USD. And there you go. We have a low test bar. I want to test this. I want to test if the price can go up there. Okay? If you notice, this is the first low test bar. Okay? Close or a little bit above this horizontal line. Okay, I want to be conservative there. Let's go. Yep, there you go. Ito naman siya. So, again, I will put a stop loss here. Ooh, too tight for a 13 pipper. Let's go for a 20 pipper. So, 20. Entry price will be 68.05. Tingnan natin kung kaya niya. Again, the best thing to do, right, if you're if you're setting up your trades, is always to set a stop loss, because again, there are chances or times that you could be wrong with your analysis, or if not wrong, the market won't just go in your favor all the time, diba? So understanding that, you must protect your account as well. So that's what we are actually doing now. 16:00. Yeah, let's lagyan natin. Nilalagyan ko ng expiry ngayon kahit sa 1 hourly chart, kasi naalala, ay, hindi ko na-share sa inyo. Yung Friday, meron akong 15-minute trade na hindi ko nalagyan ng expiry. 'Di ba? Hindi siya nag-trigger, but after few hours nag-trigger. Nasa 15-minute chart siya. So, yun. Yari. Na-trigger tapos na-stop out. So, not really a good uh, position there na nakalimutan ko siya. So, again, kung may tendency kayong makalimutan yung bagay-bagay, might as well set an expiry. Okay? So, sad for me. I failed to set that. So, kaya, ayun. Yun ang nangyari. Okay, sandali. 84, 85. Baliktad. 60. Oh, 67, I think. Ano ba to? Yeah, 67, 85. Ano ba tong number? 67, 85. Okay, so we're setting a trade there. Okay, pending. Uy. Buy stop, yes. 60 price here. Yeah, 68.05. Stop loss ko. Dali, mali daw yung setup ko. Sorry. 67. 67.86. 67.85. What's going on? Tanggalin ko kaya to. Pending order. Buy stop. Buy stop naman ako. Ano ba yung error niya? Invalid. Weird. Taasan ko. Baka masyado malapit. Let's go for 07. There you go. So, masyado malapit. Right? Masyado malapit yung entry price natin sa current price. So, hindi niya na tayo ina-allow ng pending order. Right? Medyo malapit siya. I think if I go to this one, if we can show the ask line, I think that's the spread. Yeah, there you go. Kaya pala. Alright, so anyway, masyado na siya malapit. Pinapa-at market niya na tayo. The spread is quite wide nowadays. That's totally normal for the people who understand spread already. Yeah, given the market situation, right? Yung influx or yung volatility ng market, it's normal for brokers to take advantage of that scenario as well. All right? So again, please apply trader's discretion if you're taking this trade with me, okay? The reason why we're setting a stop loss here kasi pwedeng mangyari itong pullback na to bago mag-breakout. Sa atin lang is I'm interested to see if this low test bar can take us at least few pips up, okay, to that move. If we're wrong, then we have our stop loss there. We should not lose everything on our account, right? We're protected there. If the price moves in our favor, good job. Yeah, we're looking to collect at least 20-30 pips is reasonable, right? So let's see if that price can move in our favor. Okay? So that's so far I have. Medyo maiksi yung session natin ngayon kasi medyo nag-review na lang tayo eh. Right? Kung ano yung mga positions na meron tayo from Monday and kung ano yung pwede nating idagdag. Okay? So still again, I apologize for the people who were requesting for analysis on stocks, indices, I mean, commodities, right, and the cryptocurrency as well. I would love to do that. Hiwalay lang natin ang session. Ayoko yung malito yung iba naman, right? Kasi magkaiba yung market condition doon at saka yung behavior. All right? So I'm still arranging my schedule. I apologize. I'll be announcing that soon. And just stay tuned. Yeah, everybody will be aware of it anyway. Okay, so again, that's me and my analysis for this week. It's Wednesday, so you guys, kung hindi pa kayo nakakahanap ng trade position, it's okay, right? Sabi ko nga, it's pretty normal if you can't catch all the trades, okay? Right? Your goal is not to catch them all. All right? Wala pang nakakagawa na lahat ng market movement is nahuli niya. Okay? So, again, I understand that you're busy. Okay? Set a trading plan instead. Okay? Mas mainam pa rin kung may trading plan ka. Okay? At kung medyo na-stress ka na dun sa trading plan mo, it only means that you're not doing it properly. Okay? You can let me know of your challenges, right, in the comment section, or you can send me a direct message so I can possibly help you out on creating a trading plan that fits your schedule. All right. So that's it for me today. And again, thank you so much for the people who's still with me now. And for the people who'll be watching this on a later time, please understand that the market have already moved. Okay, by the time that you look at it, especially on the 5 minutes or the 15 minutes or the 1 hourly chart. So again, if you're taking a trade or so, please apply trader's discretion. If you're watching this video, you might want to open your chart as well and revalidate if you agree with the analysis or not. Okay, so once again, you guys have a pitful week ahead of you. Stay safe, stay healthy, and as always, guys, trading should be fun. Don't stress yourself out. I'll see you in the next session. Bye for now. Cheers, everyone.